Once upon a time in the land of Israel there lived a wise king named David. He was not only a king but also a noble prophet of Allah. Prophet Dawood had a son named Prophet Sulaiman, who learned a lot from his father. Prophet Sulaiman often joined his father during hearings and learned about judgment and knowledge. One day, Prophet Dawood gathered his 19 sons and the scholars of his kingdom to ask them some challenging questions. He asked, "What is the closest thing to a man? What is the farthest thing? What two things are attached to each other? What is the most awe-inspiring thing? What two things remain unchanged? What two things are always different? What two things are opposed to each other? What action leads to good results? What action leads to bad results?" Prophet Dawood's sons were puzzled and couldn't answer these questions. But the youngest son, Prophet Sulaiman, stood up and gave the following answers. "The closest thing to a man is the hereafter, as death can come at any moment. The farthest thing is the past, which can never return. The body and soul are attached to each other. A dead body without a soul is the most awe-inspiring thing. The sky and the earth remain unchanged. Day and night are always different. Life and death are opposed to each other. Patience and forbearance and anger lead to good results. Hate and anger leads to bad results." Impressed by Prophet Sulaiman's wisdom, Prophet Dawood decided that Prophet Sulaiman would take charge after his death. As time passed, Prophet Sulaiman inherited the kingdom of Israel and continued the prophethood. He prayed to Allah for a kingdom unlike any other, and Allah granted his wish, giving him many miracles. Prophet Sulaiman could control the wind, command the jinns, communicate with animals, and even had a copper mine for making weapons. One day, Prophet Sulaiman and his army, which included men, jinns, and birds, came upon a valley of ants. An ant warned its fellows to hide lest they be crushed by Prophet Sulaiman's army. He smiled at the ant's words and prayed to Allah to be grateful for his favors and to be among the righteous. As a prophet, he built the Dome of the Rock in Jerusalem and made a pilgrimage to Makkah with his followers. On their way back, they traveled to Yemen, where Prophet Sulaiman admired the Yemenis' water channeling system. He wished to replicate it in his land but needed to find water sources. He looked for the hoopoe bird, which could detect underground water, but it was missing. Prophet Sulaiman threatened to punish the bird if it didn't return with a good reason. The hoopoe soon returned with news of Sheba, ruled by Queen Balqis, who worshipped the sun instead of Allah. Prophet Sulaiman sent a letter to Balqis through the hoopoe, inviting her to worship Allah. Balqis consulted her chiefs, who were ready for war, but she preferred peace and sent gifts to Prophet Sulaiman. However, Prophet Sulaiman rejected the gifts, saying what Allah had given him was better. Balqis decided to visit him. To impress her, Prophet Sulaiman asked his jinns to bring her throne from Sheba before she arrived. A powerful jinn offered to do it quickly, but a jinn with knowledge of the scriptures brought it in the blink of an eye. Prophet Sulaiman thanked Allah for this miracle and disguised Balqis' throne to test her. When Balqis arrived and saw her throne, she was amazed and thought it was the same one. Prophet Sulaiman then invited her to enter a palace with a glass floor overflowing water. Thinking it was water, Balqis lifted her skirt, but Prophet Sulaiman explained it was glass. Balqis realized his wisdom and power and submitted to Allah along with her people. Prophet Sulaiman lived a glorious life, teaching that only Allah knows the unseen. Even his death was a lesson. He was overseeing jinns working in a mine while leaning on his staff. When Allah took his life, nobody knew until a creature ate through his staff, and his body fell. This showed that the jinns didn't know the unseen, or they wouldn't have worked in fear of Prophet Sulaiman's watch. Prophet Sulaiman's life and death were full of lessons and miracles, reminding us that Allah alone has knowledge of the unseen and is the source of all power.